Okay, whatever you need for camping, off-grid camping, stealth camping, if you will, is right here. Let's see, start on the left side. So this is a bento box. It's designed for salads, but I like it because I put beans on the bottom, and then I can always put like meats on top and vegetables. Obviously, I think that was like $4 or $5 at a thrift store. That pan, or pot, saucepan actually. You can fry eggs, you can make a soup or stew. It's perfect. It's $4. Sugar, I love coffee, must have. Plus, it's also nice and heavy. You can use that to prop things up or make a platform to put a dish on, make a TV stand, if you will. Remember the TV trays growing up in the 70s and 80s, watching TV? So cool. Good memories, right? Anyway, fan for stoking a fire. Obviously, your USB A's and C's and micros. If you smoke, you want to get one of these plastic cigarette pack holders, waterproof, firm. If you step on it, it's not going to mess up your cigarettes. Those cigarettes are only $6. I'm going to quit, I know. Stop. Let's see, creamy mushroom soup. It's condensed. I like it because you can make a nice gravy. Anything really with it, so that's kind of cool. Plus, it's also obviously a soup. This torch is awesome. It was $20. I use that to start the fire. I used to buy a fire starter because it's a pain in the butt using a lot of newspaper, and that's kind of like the fail safe. You also need matches, dry ones. Keep them in Ziploc. You want to definitely get a charger with 3 outlets. USB-C, A, and then 2 C's. Yeah, 2 C's. That way you can charge everything with one plug if you have to. Although I did notice if you have all 3 plugged in, it's not going to charge any of them as fast. It's going to be about a third slower. So you definitely need 2 though. I've got another one. It's a black one. It's just a single C connection. You definitely need 2 of them though. And then getting into this, you want about 2 gallons of water a day. I don't know about you, but I drink coffee in the morning and the evening, so it doesn't really do anything for me other than the flavor. I have a lot of energy as it is, so it doesn't really make me any more excitable or motivated. I just love the flavor and the taste. It's a nice treat. Anyway, I've got about, like I said, 1.5 gallons, 2 gallons of water. That's good. You can eat it for washing dishes, for drinking. And if you want to go crazy and do a shower outside like I do, you need 3 gallons a day. I'm into coffee. I love this pour over method. It's awesome. It's the best coffee I can brew. Even when I lived in a $350,000 townhome, I had one. I didn't use a coffee maker. I'm into this stuff right now. It's espresso coffee. I like it because it's strong and I put a lot of creamer in, so it still has a strong coffee flavor when I dilute it. Citronella. This is $1 at Dollar Tree, and then the citronella is $6. Tag, it's generic body spray. It's $1 at the dollar aisle at Dollar General. Obviously, body wash, hand soap I got from a Catholic charity. Happy camper. That is I, one with nature, solitude. It's awesome. That is Marciano cherry jar. It's good for dry goods, things you need to keep dry, like matchsticks, anything, matchbooks. And then you've got kitchen stuff. So can opener, a couple forks and knives. You want to get wooden spoons because most of these $4 cheapo pans you can buy at thrift stores don't have a Teflon coating. You don't want to scrape that off. Inline stick coating. And then you've got like a silicone spatula. I also suggest silicone oven mitts because when you're working around the fire, that thing's putting out 500-600 degrees, and you'll burn yourself very easily. I have so many times, it's not even funny. And then this light switch is kind of cool. It takes 2 AAA batteries, one off switch. Nice. Put it anywhere. Comes with a sticky back, so if you have a hard place you can put it on. You can maybe put it where you change in your tent or whatever. It's kind of cool. And then over here I've got my trash can, which is an old bubble gum, Hubba Bubba bubble gum, or whatever that. Let's see what it's called. Double bubble. Anyway, it makes a nice trash can. You can use all those plastic bags you get from going to the convenience store or from the grocery store, which is nice. And you need lots of Reynolds wrap. Buy the heavy duty if you can afford it, or at least buy enough that you can double use it when making, like, I don't know about you, but I make pouches when I grill. I'll make some chicken and cook it to just about done, and then I'll wrap it in the Reynolds wrap, maybe throw some butter or some lemon on it or something like that, and then let it just kind of finish the last few degrees, all sealed up. Anyway, and then you need a saw like that for cutting wood down, small axe as well. That was $6. I think the axe is probably $6. I've got some containers for storage and for meals. Ace of Hearts. Let's see, over here I've got my spices. This is all my spices, my hot sauces, my sugar, etc. I don't use the coffee filters, but they are useful in other applications. I've got dry goods, macaroni, stovetop, generic of course, rice. I got a bagel in here, it's in the wrong spot. Then I got my canned goods and my silverware. I also got my margarita juicer / orange crush juicer. I'm from Maryland, and orange crushes, that's the state drink. We make it better than anyone. And then I've got my nice Coleman 65 quart cooler. It's good to keep food good for about 3 days. And then it turns into this, which is like a slushy water. This has been 3 days, so today is the day I think about changing, getting another bag of ice. And don't get the little bag, that's not going to last long at all. You want to get the at least 10-pound bag. That'll last you a good 3 or 4 days, twice a week. It'll cost you depending on what grocery store or outlet you go to, probably $8 a week. So $30 a week to have your food nice and chilled and in controlled environment. And then I got these containers. They were $3 a piece or $12 for 4 of them. They're really cool. You can put your clothes in and kind of like, stack them on top of each other and move them when you need to look through them and stuff. And then I've got my dirty laundry pile right there, which is starting to get pretty built up. And then some miscellaneous stuff like some magazines and notebooks, etc. But you definitely need these. Okay, and then all tents have a little loop up here to put your light on. I found these cheap ones you can get at like Dollar General, or they work fine. Buy the cheap batteries too. So what, you gotta spend $10 a month on batteries. They work really well. And then oh yeah, these hooks are nice. You can buy these like 2 for $1, I think. And you see them, I've got them on some of my storage boxes or whatever, totes, whatever they're called. And I put things like, let's see, yeah, that's a grill brush, razor blade, pruners. So that's pretty much it. Just wanted to let everybody know that if you're thinking about camping or stealth camping or grid camping, whatever, maybe you need a reset, maybe you lost your job, maybe you're in a pinch, you can do it. It's easy. It really is. Once you just accept it and then you say, okay, what can I do to improve my situation? Every day you'll do something. I've been here for nearly 3 months, and right now I'm probably 99.9% complete. Just a couple things I might tweak here or there, but it's taking me hundreds of hours to get to this point. Not at all at once. You're not going to do it in one weekend. You think you're going to do it, but you won't, and you'll realize you just do it every day. You're always organizing and upgrading. So hang in there, keep grinding. Much love. I will talk to everyone soon. Peace.